Hey you guys, Shanice here. Thank you for stopping by my channel. So today we're going to be talking about castor oil, okay? I mentioned it in one of my videos about, how I use it religiously for so many things, but I didn't go into detail. But I did note that if you wanted me to go into detail, that I would, just let me know. And I did get a request to elaborate a little bit more. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to talk about castor oil and all my weird obsessions about it. So, if you don't know, we are talking about yellow castor oil, okay? Not black, okay? That is castor oil in its purest form. The black Jamaican castor oil goes through another process. I'm not saying it's better or worse or anything like that, just different. I don't particularly use black Jamaican castor oil like a lot. I have some, and every once in a while I get a product that has some in it, and I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But the things that I have seen with just regular yellow castor oil is just undeniable for me, and I just won't ever sway from that. Like, how you just witness some shit and so nobody can tell you different? Like, that's what it is for me. So let's talk about castor oil and what it is. It's bean, basically. It's a bean. And you can cold press it, you can boil it, you can do all these different things with it. Now, the older generation, they used to give it to you like orally. I don't use it orally. I did once years and years and years ago. I want to say this was even before I got pregnant with my daughter 16 years ago. And till this day, the pain is still very, what's the word I'm looking for? I can still feel the pain, okay? I can still feel it. Like, if I think about it, I can still feel it. It's a pain that I will never, ever forget. I don't see how y'all did it. How, y'all said, oh, my grandma gave it to my time. Listen. And what's crazy is, like, yeah, and I'm sure, yeah, it worked. It worked. But I was sore. Like, my abdominal area was sore for like a week and a half after. It hurt just that bad. Like, I couldn't bend over without hurting. Like, I thought I had ruptured something. It was terrible. And it makes so much sense because, like, now, I didn't know that back then because, I don't know, I was young and dumb and not looking into the things that I was putting into my body. But now, as I've matured and began to read every single thing, it penetrates. It has the ability to penetrate several layers. So it goes from your skin, through your skin, through your fat, through your muscles, down to your organs of wherever you put it at. So if it does that topically and you're putting directly in your body, can you imagine? Wow. They sell these things on Amazon, these packs. Here, I've never used it. I've never used one. I'll put it in my Amazon storefront, but honestly, I can't promote it for you. I never needed it. And I hope I never do. But people use it to, and I do too, but I just don't use the pack. I just apply it topically. But people use it to clean out their liver, to clean their kidneys, all your pancreas, all of it. Like, they put it on this pack and then they tie the pack to themselves and then they sleep with it overnight, and it helps to penetrate through the skin. I don't know if it just like slowly penetrates or what exactly this pack does that is different from you just rubbing it on your skin. I don't know. But maybe that's if you don't want to feel oily or something. I don't know, but as a dark skinned Negro, I like the oil. So, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I apply mine topically everywhere that I need it to. I put it on your glands, just everywhere that you can. Your thyroid, it cleans all of that. Your punani if you need it to. You're just everywhere, everywhere that you can. It helps with inflammation. So if you suffer from back pains, joint pain, knee pain, it can help with that. Just applying it topically. Your face. Oh, let me tell you, I use it as a deep moisturizer, and I do it once a week. I don't do it all the time, but once a week I try to do this. And when I get out of the shower, because you know your pores are open if you get out of a hot steaming shower, I put it on my face. Not a whole bunch because it's very, very thick, but I put it on my face, and I go to sleep. And then when you come out of the bathroom, your baby gonna be like, baby, why the hell is you walking out this damn oily? What is you finna do? Is you finna deep fry yourself? What is you finna do? But the thing is, when you wake up the next morning, the oil has absorbed and your skin is baby soft. You're not greasy or anything. It's just like soft. But if you're going to do that, make sure you have a special pillowcase. And I put my satin pillowcase through hell. I just took it down there because it looked like shit. You feel me? Like, but it's mine. You feel me? Like, it got all kind of hair stuff on you, whatever. Yes, I wash it because, of course, you want to do that because if not, your face gonna break out and all kind of shit. But stained it is, stained it will be, and it will continue to get stains. But I use that one, sleep on that one especially when I have that mask on. You can use it and put other essential oils in it. You can put serums in it, like your salicylic acid, your niacinamides, all of that stuff. If you use any of those serums or you can put jojoba oil, a little jojoba oil in there. If you're trying to detox your face, you can put a little of essential lemon oil in there. You can do all kinds of things, and you can basically use the castor oil as a carrying oil, and it has its own great benefit. Castor oil is antimicrobial. It is anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antiviral, all of it. If you have any kind of scars, stretch marks, any of that, also you can put it in your belly button. If you put it in your belly button religiously before you lay down, let's just say you do a week of detox. Try this out, because I did it the first week and I was absolutely floored. Okay, if you do a week of detox, and I mean real detox, meaning you drink your lemon water, you eat nothing but greens, no meats, no animal products, and that whole week, you can also, and even if you don't deep dive into it orally or whatever, and I've done this several times before, and yes, it cleans you out. I've done it without the castor oil. This is how I know. I've done it without castor oil before, because y'all know I was vegan at one point in my life. Now I'm more plant-based than vegan, but because I like meat, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like it. I'm not crazy about it, but I like it. So plant-based, whatever. Anyway, I have done this without, and I've done it with, and the results are astounding. When I did it without it, the oral, just detox, I used the bathroom. Like, my body was cleaned out. You know what I mean? Body was cleaned out. But I didn't lose any weight. I didn't lose any inches. There was nothing like that substantial within that first week, other than I felt great and my body was cleaned out. But when I did it with the castor oil, I took the castor oil and I just put a little bit in my palm, rubbed my finger in it, and I put it in the inner part of my belly button. Because I have an innie. Now, I don't know if that works for Audis or not. I don't know, sis. Try it. I don't know. But I have an innie. So I take it and I stick it in my belly button after I get out the shower and everything. And that was how I slept, and I did it for a week. And I lost 2 inches in my stomach. Like, my stomach just went down. It just went down. It was crazy. I could tell the difference in my clothes. Like, everything, like, it just went down. It was insane. It was insane. So it definitely helps you lose inches. And I don't know if that's the anti-inflammatory thing. I don't know if it's because it's cleaning your intestines good from this way. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I don't know. All I know is what I read, and ain't nobody told me about this. They just said it's really good for detoxing and putting it in your belly button. So I tried it, not expecting to lose inches, but I did. I did. It was insane. It was freaking insane. So then also, you can use it for your brows and your lashes. Not if you have lash extensions or anything like that, because it is gonna leave, you know, that oily residue for a minute, and that's not gonna be good. As far as your lashes, it's not gonna stick. So I don't use them on my lashes, but people do. They have whole companies that base products around the castor oil and putting it on your eyelashes or whatever. When you can just buy it out the store for literally a third of the price. But you know, if you want the product, go get it. People use it for their brows. I have not, honestly, and I should, because a bitch don't have any. And honestly, I just think, like, this is the lashes I mean, these are the brows I was born with, so I really don't think them gonna help it. But, you know, maybe I should do an experiment and try. But yeah, I don't think they're gonna get no don't think of it what they is. I've always had thin brows, and I've always hated them. I almost did a ombre brow, but I canceled the appointment yesterday. I chickened out because I was like, that's something you gotta upkeep and maintain. And what if that shit look like right now? It just look like I got thin brows, but what if it fucked up and then I'm just stuck with that shit, and I gotta So I changed my mind on it, and I canceled that appointment. If you're constipated, use castor oil. If you are nauseated, use castor oil. And again, I'm not saying to take it orally. I mean, rub it on it. What ails you? Rub it on whatever ails you, baby. And I'm telling you, it helps. It helps a lot. Cramps. People who have cysts, who have what do you call them? Okay, fibroids. It just hit me. If you have fibroids, issue with ovarian cyst, heavy bleeding, just bad cramps in general, you have so in the crease of your legs, like beside, like you got your V, you know, your JJ, okay, and then over here is your thighs. This is the V, and then you have this crease right here, right? So in those creases, you have lymph nodes right there, okay? Take the castor oil and rub in those creases, okay? Not just that, put it in your belly button, rub it on your tummy, rub it on your back, your lower back. I rub it on the thighs and stuff too, because when I cramp, my thighs hurt. And girl, like, I have had such bad cramps before that I have been bedbound, like couldn't bend over, backs hurt, like back hurt. I have issues, well, I had issues with ovarian cyst. They come up and then they would rupture around the time of my period, and my period would start. And then I have I've had issues with fibroids. That pain listen, the only time since I've been using castor oil that I have had pain like that I used to have is when I've been so busy. It was like during this move era, this move timing when I was moving, and I didn't have time, and my castor oil was packed up anyway, to put it on. That was the only time, and it's been a good year. It's been a good year. And like I could cry. Like nobody ever told me that. My doctor's trying to like tell me, oh, she want to put me on birth control, all this other stuff to put in my body. And I don't like to take excessive medicine, stuff that I don't have to take. I don't like that. So I've been struggling. I wouldn't take pain medicine because I just didn't want to take it. And I would just hurt. I would just lay there and hurt. And when I couldn't take it anymore, then I would take like a Tylenol, and all it took was castor oil. All it literally took was castor oil. I don't cramp hardly at all. Day 2 is usually my heaviest day. And most of the time it is still heavy, but like I was bleeding through tampons, through the period panties. I can never do pads. Pads, baby, they let me down every time. I don't know if it's my thighs. I don't know what it is, but pads don't work for me. But I would just bleed through everything. But even that's gotten lighter as I've used the castor oil. Even that has gotten lighter. It's like I can get emotional about that because the relief I get from castor oil is just, it blows my mind. Okay, who is blowing me up? Sorry, real life. But yeah, everything. I love to massage my glands here, my thyroid, my lymph nodes under my arms, lymph nodes, in the girly area. We have some back here. I massage that. All of those good areas, baby, yes. Your lower back, where your kidneys, up in this area, like your liver, your pancreas, all of it. I love to grease all of it. I don't necessarily do it all at one time. One day I'm gonna do this, then another day I do this, or for like the week of my period, I definitely do my thyroid and my back area and my lymph nodes right there. And then at night I do my belly button and stuff like that. Like, honey, get you some castor oil. And then the thing is, like, you can get it cheap off of Amazon. Back when I was really like in a transitionary period, not this good one, but the other one, when I had to just leave everything and start all over again, and the bitch was broke as fuck. I got castor oil at Hobby Lobby, and it comes in a jar. It's like $5. So if you need that, go get that, because it works just the same. And then, when you can get you a bigger bottle or whatever at Castor Oil, I think, let me see. This big bottle here, I have a couple of these. I think they're like, I don't remember. On Amazon, I think it's like $12 or something. But I'll put it in my Amazon storefront. So, get it there. But this is the thing. If you're going to buy it, like if you see the word castor oil, I strongly advise us as Black women to read. Okay? You'll see stuff in the hair store, such and such product, and this is castor oil, or jojoba oil, but all of it it's got maybe half of it's going to be water. If water is going to be a mineral, if not water, then it's going to be a some kind of mineral oil, soybean oil, petroleum, or if it's water-based, then they're gonna put like a glycerin in it, and then and then like the smallest amount of what they're advertising in big words is what they put in. Like, it's like the smallest amount. It'll be 75% glycerin and then a little bit of castor oil, 25% castor oil. Like, it's insane. So just make sure that you guys are reading the ingredients, not just what they put in big bold letters in the front. Turn that shit around and look for the small print where it's got ingredients. Ingredients ain't never big. The only time the ingredient section is big is when it's probably a little bit more expensive and they're really proud of what the fuck they put in there. But when it's small and you trying to struggle to find where the ingredients at on the bottle, chances are it ain't something you're gonna want. But like, for instance, like this brand here, you can see this. This is jojoba oil. Now, they have several other ones. It's like $3 and $4. Some that's $1. And if you turn it around, and they look like this damn bottle. You feel me? Just different brands, different companies, whatever. But it'll have this bottle. It'll have jojoba oil, big bold brother. This is jojoba oil. This is carrot oil. This is, shea butter. This is, all the coconut oil, all these different oils, right? And you'll turn it around and it'll have ingredients: mineral oil, petroleum, paraffin, and I don't know if you realize or know, when you look at an ingredient list, they list the ingredients from biggest to smallest. So the first thing on the list is going to be the base. Usually, if it's oil based, it's going to be some kind of mineral oil or coconut oil or soy. It's going to be something like this. It's going to be some kind of oil base, and then it's going to be the filler. It's going to be next, whatever the filler is, and then after that is going to be the ingredients that basically they're trying to sell you. The last thing will be the coconut oil or the coconut or the shea or the jojoba or whatever. But you got to turn that shit around and find the bottle that says, I don't know if it's gonna, there you go, ingredients, jojoba oil. You need to look for that, okay? Sorry, this is from lipstick that I wiped off. But yeah, this is jojoba oil, okay? And it'll say 100% natural. It'll say that on the bottle too. Because yeah, it's natural jojoba oil mixed in with mineral oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you have to look for it to say, look for the ingredients and make sure that it doesn't have anything else in it. This is pure jojoba oil. And I think this bottle costs $6. And that might seem like a lot for that small bottle, but it doesn't take that much. It doesn't take that much to do the job because it's pure. It's in its purest form. There's nothing else added into it. So you seen how much I had in my hand to do this hair in the last video, if y'all watched it. Like, it was a tap, and that was all you needed to take care of your whole head. So don't pay too much attention to, the price versus the unit when it comes to pure stuff, because it just doesn't take as much. And that goes for everything. The castor oil, jojoba oil, shea oil, coconut oil. Personally, like coconut oil, I get that in the cooking oil. I get that in cooking oil because that's where you're going to find it the purest. And I use that for my hair, for everything. That's the thing. You're not restricted to just getting hair products out of the hair products section. You don't have to do that. Okay? I don't really do that. I have hair products, sure, that I try because, they smell good and I just want it for frills. But when it comes to actual care for my hair, for my body, for my skin, everything, like, I'm only going to use the purest, especially when you're applying stuff topically, because your skin is your largest organ, and that shit absorbs everything that you put around it. Everything you put on it, everything you're sitting around, sitting on, rubbing on, your body absorbs all of it, okay? So just be careful about that. Be mindful about that. Y'all, as black women, we have got to start reading, because they put all this shit in hair products. It don't be us. It be these people here, and they will sabotage us. It's just like the fucking gel. And listen, it worked. I use it too. I just don't use it all the damn time. But like the gel that they found out was causing infertility in us and all kinds of cancers and shit. I ain't gonna say no name because I don't want no lawsuit. You know, you feel me? If you don't know, look this shit up. It's out there. But you know, like, but they'll advertise it as clean and natural or whatever, but then the ingredients don't be saying that. You feel me? And here we are, you know, 10 years later or 20 years later, and the child that you carried while, you know, you were using this product now can't have children, and she don't understand why. It's because we was using this fucking gel the whole time. You feel me? Like, just start reading. And somebody said, I don't know who said it, but black folks in Alabama said all the time. They said that people say if you want to hide something from a nigga, put it in a book. And baby, but you know, it's 2024. Black women, we need to start reading. Okay, we need to start reading everything, every fucking thing. Okay, if you do, good. If you don't, start. All right. Anyway. I'm finna start on a rant. This video is about castor oil, and that's what we done talked about today. So castor oil is good for fucking everything. Use it for everything. For your cuts, bruises, you know, everything. It has a lot of fatty acid in it. It's good just for reconstruction of your skin. If you have scars that you're trying to deal with, new scars or something like that you're trying to get to go away, it helps with that. You stretch marks if you're pregnant. It's safe to put on your tummy for stretch marks and stuff, and it's not gonna hurt your fetus. If anything, it's gonna help make sure that all of this shit stay copacetic. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. So I hope this video helped. I know we got a little bit off subject, but y'all know I'm a little ADHD, and I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, if y'all have your own stories about castor oil that you want to share, I hope that you do down in the comment section, because again, you know, we're a community over here and we share, we learn from each other, and that's what the vibe is over here. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
From nosebleeds to floor seats, circle stronger than Cuban links. My gold dance, your gold plated. You verse me, now that's a reach. We ready.